Have you ever wondered who actually owns the moon? Is it the United States, Dennis Hope, or is the moon owned by no one? The United States may have been the first country to reach the moon, but that doesn't imply they possess Earth's sole natural satellite. Moon ownership is a matter that is both more intricate and surprisingly straightforward than one might imagine. So, if the United States doesn't claim ownership of the moon, who can lay claim to it? The straightforward response is that the moon is essentially unowned, although the perspective on this matter varies depending on who you inquire with. Presently, there exists a worldwide treaty that regulates the possession of the moon and celestial bodies beyond it. The Outer Space Treaty, established by the United Nations in 1967, serves as a framework outlining the expected conduct of nations in the realm of space exploration. This treaty was crafted in anticipation of the impending exploration of the vast and mysterious expanse beyond our planet. According to Live Science, the treaty marked a historic milestone as the initial legal framework for regulating space exploration. Although lacking enforceability, without any doubt stipulated that no nation could assert ownership over the moon. Articles 2 of the Outer Space Treaty states, "No nation can lay claim to sovereignty over outer space, encompassing celestial bodies like the moon, through methods such as use, occupation, or any other means." However, the question arises, what about private individuals? Is it possible for individuals to claim ownership of the moon? Over the years, there have been various instances where people have attempted to sell lunar property or assert their ownership of Earth's natural satellite. An example of such an endeavor occurred in 1955 when the chairman of New York's Hayden Planetarium made an effort to sell moon fragments for just $1 each, as reported by Live Science. As per Article 12 of the Outer Space Treaty, the possibility of privately selling any lunar property is effectively restricted, as Live Science highlights. This limitation arises from the requirement that any lunar installation must remain accessible to representatives from the treaty-signing states, thus necessitating public access for any private installation. A treaty loophole was discovered by Dennis Hope, an entrepreneurial ventriloquist and salesman. The treaty explicitly prohibited states from owning the moon, but it made no mention of an individual's ability to assert sovereignty over it. Asserting ownership of the moon, Hope purportedly dispatched a letter to the United Nations, declaring his sovereignty over Earth's satellite. Subsequently, he has amassed substantial wealth by marketing property deeds for lunar and celestial plots, as per Politico's report. According to U.S. News, Hope explained, "I submitted a declaration of ownership to the United Nations, outlining my intention to subdivide and sell the moon, but I have yet to receive a response. It seems there's a gap in the treaty as it doesn't pertain to individuals." The price for acquiring a portion of lunar real estate might surprise you. To dispel any doubts about the appeal of Hope's schemes, the space entrepreneur proudly declared that he managed to sell approximately 611 million acres of moon territory for $19.95 each, which naturally included a moon tax. Furthermore, it's worth noting that he successfully sold 3 parcels to 3 former U.S. presidents. Politico's report highlights that Hope's assertions regarding moon ownership lack credibility among the majority of legal experts. However, the success of his business underscores the emerging challenges that nations may soon confront in space, owing to the existing legal ambiguity surrounding property rights beyond Earth's boundaries. What lies ahead in the future? As more than a dozen nations and private firms set their sights on the lunar surface for various purposes, ranging from mining to scientific research, as stated by Politico's Daniel Downey, the debates surrounding ownership are anticipated to grow increasingly intricate. Regrettably, as per Downey, the Outer Space Treaty raises numerous unresolved queries regarding the actions of individuals, and notably, corporations in the realm of outer space. The implications of these uncertainties for the future of Earth's moon remain uncertain. The moon is likely to continue being a collaborative environment where nations can establish scientific research bases, but are forbidden from asserting ownership over any part of it, even if a state claims the lunar surface through occupation, as outlined in the Outer Space Treaty. Nevertheless, the landscape could shift rapidly. According to foreign policy, China is on track to establish a lunar base powered by nuclear technology by 2028, whereas the United States aims to complete its permanent moon base by 2030. Given the immense potential wealth at stake, one might ponder the possibility of lunar ownership in the future. Thanks for joining me on this lunar journey today. If you found this video as fascinating as I did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more celestial adventures. Until next time, keep looking up at the night sky, and may your curiosity reach for the stars. Goodbye, space enthusiasts.